In a quiet rural neighborhood, nestled between wide open fields and tree-lined roads, lived an old farmer named Jack. A humble, kind-hearted man who had worked this land his whole life. His hands were rough from labor, but his heart was soft with compassion. But Jack had one problem. Her name was Karen, the self-appointed ruler of the local HOA. Karen wasn't fond of Jack or his farm. You see, she had moved in from the city just a year ago, expecting a country club, not a countryside. She hated the smell of manure, the sound of roosters, and especially Jack's tractor, which she claimed was too noisy for the community vibe. She wanted the whole neighborhood to look like a magazine cover, clean, quiet, and controlled. Jack's peaceful farm didn't fit her vision. So what did she do? Yes, hello? I'd like to report a code violation. There's an old man operating farm equipment during daylight hours. It's disturbing my yoga sessions, she said on the phone. Karen called the HOA board. She filed complaints. She even tried to get Jack fined. But Jack wasn't part of the HOA. His land had been here long before the fancy houses. The HOA had no authority over him. That didn't stop her. One morning, Karen stood at the edge of his property, holding her little dog and glaring across the fence. Jack waved politely. She responded by dialing 911. The farmer is breaking zoning laws, she told the police. His animals are a public nuisance. The police arrived. They saw Jack tending to his crops. Everything was legal. His paperwork was in order. He wasn't doing anything wrong. But still, Karen kept pushing. What she didn't know was that Jack had friends, powerful ones. Turns out Jack supplied organic produce to the mayor's family. And not just any mayor, Mayor Dalton, who had grown up in the same town and knew Jack since childhood. When the mayor heard about what Karen was doing, he paid Jack a visit. They shared a cup of tea and a few laughs. The next week, the city council approved a local heritage designation for Jack's farm, making it a protected site. Karen was furious. Not only could she not touch Jack, but a sign now stood proudly at the front of his land. Historical Family Farm, protected by city council. And karma? It came back hard. Karen's HOA was audited after multiple complaints from other residents. Turned out, she had been using HOA funds for personal landscaping. She was removed from her position and fined. As for Jack, he kept farming, smiling, and occasionally selling his fresh eggs and veggies to the very neighbors who once complained. And every morning, as Karen peeked through her blinds, she saw Jack's tractor rolling by with a big grin and a wave. Sweet, poetic karma.